On the road, looking for a win against their Western Conference rival, the Dallas Mavericks, are ready for this thing to get started. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me today, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The Clippers hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd. This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
And coming off that championship season a year ago, that success carried right over into this year. I think they've played at a very high level all season long. And they're going to make another run at a title, don't you think, Clark?
It certainly looks that way, partner. I mean, some teams suffer a championship hangover or malaise in the following season. Not these guys. They've been terrific all year.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Dallas, Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward. Dirk and Chandler up front, and it's Harris in at the point. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
I asked him about the challenge of containing Chris Paul, and he said, well, he's one of the best in the business, maybe the best. There's really nothing he can't do. But, fellas, he said matching CP3's intensity on the court and making him work defensively are 2 keys. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
And so it's Dallas with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Ellis outside. Clock at 6. Parsons outside. That's blocked. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Insanity, covered by Parsons. Tries again, and it's Griffin getting it to go.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Harris. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Dallas, no good that time either.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Kicks it to Griffin. Jordan the pass to Insanity. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Well, you take a look at Insanity, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
Boy, that's a bunch of caroms, boy, for a 10-game stretch, Kevin. I mean, the opponents he's faced, it's not like they've all been bad rebounding teams either. That makes it even more impressive what he's done on the boards.
And he drops it in from the low post.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
And it's Harris off the drive. Pass to Chandler. The dish to Parsons. The pass to Ellis. To stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ellis has got his first bucket in this one. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans.
And you know what was most impressive? They've wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it, had them on their hands the whole time.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws here for the night. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Dallas. Clippers leading by 3. Deflects the pass and taken away by Ellis. Aminu with it. He's picked up by Paul. Aminu dishes to Harris. Left side Harris. It's Ellis on the wing, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Rebound by the Clippers. Insanity's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Griffin inside. An emphatic LU jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Harris following the basket by Blake Griffin. Right wing. And Aminu kicks to Parsons. He feeds it to Aminu. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That's good from Parsons on the assist by Aminu. Parsons got his second basket of the game. A different look for the Spencer Hawes is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Boozer comes in for Blake Griffin. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Wilcox. Dallas also making some changes. Brandon Wright's checked in for Chandler. Ricky Lito comes in for Ellis. And Nelson is subbed in for Harris. Nelson kicks to Wright. Here's the screen. Parsons passes to Wright. Feeds it to Nelson. Three-pointer. Shot is no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Insanity. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he showed his versatility, Kevin, with the 4 blocks defensively.
And Parsons kicks to Nelson. Pass to Wright. Parsons outside. Back to Wright. Soft touch off the glass. Wright's got his first bucket of the night.
Just the shot they wanted. Point blank range.
Paul passes to Insanity. From 13. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nelson outside. Here's Lito. Here's Wright. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Insanity. He got it up. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
Tune in this Saturday night, April 1st. Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks take on Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Don't miss.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start. For the Clippers. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Wright. Parsons comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Ellis, he's checked in for Ricky Lito. And Harris subbed in for Jameer Nelson. On the court for the Mavericks. Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward. Chandler out there with Aminu. And it's Harris in at the 1.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And so Monte Ellis nails both of them.
It's a good job from the foul line here. They'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kev. Insanity in their last time out against the Pelicans had a huge game. He had 27 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Well, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
Ellis can't get that one to fall either.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the outs. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right, showing him off right there. Good move.